Hey everybody, how are we today? Um, no, we're getting near the end of the Baldur's Gate run we've been running with Astarion, and I've been talking about what else we could do, including a retro Pathfinder run. These Pathfinder games were the ones we were all waiting for when BG3 came out. They never sort of we were all sort of, what? These are really good. How is BG3 going to be better than these? Little did we know. They're worth playing, especially if you haven't played them. So this is Pathfinder Kingmaker. We'll do a 0 session. Eryk, Hol'ar, I think we'll make it an elementalist. And we'll just get it started and see some of the difference. I mean, Baldur's Gate was a revelation when these came out. And let's be clear, we all thought and still do think these were great games. Hard, especially these. Pathfinder is extremely difficult. I don't even have the settings set that hard. We'll be playing a little over normal. We thought the character creators were spectacular. It's pretty good. But it's really just hard to explain. We'll get there in the combat. You'll notice a lot of it, like the user interface in the combat. The story holds up very well at 60 levels. Excuse me. The 20 levels available hold up very well, but available. So anyway, we're gonna play my wizard class. Simply because a friend of mine said wizards are hard for new players to play tabletop games, and we're gonna prove him right and wrong at the same time. Thinking a wizard. Notice there are a ton of subclasses available. Forget what these guys get. Lots of detail. Like a wizard. You want an object? You want a familiar? Up to you. I'm going to use an object because it's not a level. So I do the obvious thing. First of all, About as good as you can get with the wizard. This is only making stronger. I'm a big fan of having con and dexterity, wizard, fast casting. It's a good place to go. High intelligence, high spell scores. Um, 8 is I love perception. So, part of me thinks we need the perception. That Arcana, knowledge, magic device, knowledge, whether we're charismatic or not. Those eyes, though, I didn't. Custom portraits, by the way, in this game. This is a custom portrait. And he ended up much prettier than I thought he would. I wish I were that pretty. Gonna make it balding. See, I could put that racial bonus right there in his intelligence. I put it there in that wisdom. Con gives you fighter-like hit points. What do you think? Wisdom to help my perception. Hit points. Throw it all into that intelligence and go for broke. Is it? You spend that extra. I don't know, and I don't remember if it's this game or the sequel, which we'll play probably sometime around Thanksgiving. I get through the Baldur's Gate stuff on the weekends. Just during the weekends. 20 levels to this. No necromancy. No illusion. Osborne Evoker. Gonna get elemental focus on cold, which has a +1 to all saving throws. We're gonna do spell penetration. I don't think we should. I think we should do here elemental focus. Good. Yep. No necromancy. Choose spells. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Mage, of course. Rogue, of course. What else do you like? Like snowball. Can't do any of these. ones we didn't take. I'm gonna take his summon. Things we know. Our clan. Oh. Who's these two? This would be tough to find ourselves a good cleric. Okay there. Man, he's pretty good.
I need to concentrate.
Calm down. Not dead yet. We do it my way. Time's not waiting.
I will guide. I'll need to review this spell later.
We'll go neutral good. No evil. I'm not gonna kill anyone.
Combat is adjourned.
Alright, are we okay with this? The purple's our colors. Level 1 wizard. There, man. Here we go. The first of the Pathfinder days.
Our story started at the
Any shit
mansion of
about
an
how
Aldori sword lord.
some
Drawn
of the
by the
improvements that
promise
made
of
it
a
into
most
Pathfinder
dangerous
2
task and a commensurately
because of
huge
all the
reward,
people.
heroes of all stripes gathered here.
I'll be bitching enough about it.
Where are they? This is taking forever! It didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless, exactly what Restov needs.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the stolen lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this news. Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the stolen lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the stolen lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
The whole team of us. Who exactly?
I will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth your while to help me.
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title when we'll most likely lose our lives there.
If I may please answer the question.
She takes a long pause, waiting for the voices to die down. Everyone directs their attention towards her.
We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is best suited to rule.
That's a good point. As I see it, this Stag Lord already holds power over the region with confidence. Many noble bloodlines were started by bandits who just got lucky, weren't they?
Perhaps because we do have standards to maintain. This room has seen many celebrations of adventurers, and even those who just got lucky. But giving a noble title to a bandit lord? That's one thing that's never happened here, and it won't while I still breathe.
They're helping
Don't
us
ask
find the
stupid
barony.
questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern. Your only concern is to swing your sword around, or whatever it is you do.
Of course, we stand to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability. We have need of a ruling power.
What is that smell in the air? Is it the smell of unspoken words and political intrigue?
And what reward would you seek beyond a noble title and your own lands?
Money.
We'll absorb the costs of preparing and equipping your expeditions. Once you return victorious, Restov will also allocate you a significant sum to provide financial support for you to establish your country. Essentially, we'll help you build your capital. I hope such a reward is satisfactory.
Words, words, words. Significant, financial. I can't fill my belly with pretty words.
Of course. There will also be an official banquet held in your honor. All of Rostov's high society will gather to celebrate your feat.
Now you're talking.
Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet. Go, and return in triumph.
Oh.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this Stag Lord a lesson? Likewise. Actually, I also wanted to ask you something. you feel about this Tartuccio fellow. I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is Barons wear. Doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about. Damn, I should have led with that. Please, just let me explain.
Go for it.
You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly? And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or, God forbid, Tartuccio? No way. Deal. All right. I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
All right. Force missile is my magic ability. Oh, here are my spell books. I believe I took cold. Can't do the necromancy, right? That's who I am. Light spell will make nice. So these are my 5 main cantrips. Weapons, see, I can carry a sword because I am indeed a Gandalfian figure. So we look. Great charisma, great dex, okay con, great strength, charge, grace, paralyzed. Spell focus. Hold. Greater spell focus. First level spells. 0 level spells. This is literally what I'm carrying, guys. Right? We'll go look for a staff. First weakness of this game.
I'll need to review this spell later.
Doesn't rotate. Old school Baldur's Gate, man. No Tate of the Roads. Don't worry though, it does do some good things. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Help! Help! The mansion's under attack. We need to help. Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers or we'll all be cut down one by one.
Ah.
Combat is adjourned.
I'm just thinking it has. Yes. Now, this combat, you'll see, is not turn-based. You can make it turn-based, but it does the 6-second rounds. Everybody's got a round. And let's say I just want to, you know, ray of frost this guy.
Blue fear!
Now he's going to drive me nuts. This is rubbish thing.
I'll need to review this spell later.
Well, I'm going to fight him. Now, looks like what this did. So, here's my inventory. Here's the shared stash for me and my party. Notice there's weight. Notice when we loaded the game, some of the settings we set. Okay, we have turned on. Test door, normal enemies. Enemy difficulty, kingdom management. Party speed, I usually turn it on. Bad guys. We're doing sort of normal plus because normal is not this. It's quite challenging. It's hard. Normal enemies. Party speed, so Cameron's. No enabling the return. The management's all over. That's the door. You die, you die. Well, we're not quite unchallenging, but we're getting there. The map, again, is pretty. But because of the weight problem, I have to be careful what we carry. Notice not as much as active.
Without a doubt.
There, I made 2 his default attack.
fast!
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory. Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet.
So we added these to the party. Notice our weight went up. I'm gonna steal from this guy because I don't like him. Here's his present. What is he? Yes, these spells. Oh. Anyway, I'm gonna take this. These don't stack. This is your belt slot. So they don't stack. If you look at him like
Knowledge is the key to victory.
Here are his abilities. Magic. Here's my spellbook. Here's what's on my belt. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is this. Hey, Joe. Let me go back to inventory. What did that do? It's mage armor. The mage armor spell. Change my armor class. Plus dex. 10, plus 1 to dex, plus 4. Shit like that. Pretty standard D&D stuff. This is a D&D. We can take his gold. Spraying for Tuchua gave us is a trick, but it's also a so we're just it's our armor class. Boom! 16 armor class. Yay!
I can see my destination.
And also, this is the old school days. You do combat formations. Right? You do your marching orders. 3 formations. We're going to do sort of a laid back formation here because this comes. Oh. Watch this number. We're getting encumbered. You don't notice it, but I am hitting the rotate button all the time.
Focus on the goal.
Trying to rotate the map. This page.
Time to practice my combat abilities.
See here in pause mode, we can see what we're all focusing on. He's a sorcerer. He has here.
hosting you here.
Again, select the whole party. Select the one. End up with one. Play with the whole party. Really do. Gold, I'll sell that. As formation, if you're not playing turn-based, especially, has a lot to do with how you survive. Heavy.
I will guide.
Food, just like Baldur's Gate. And lore. But no food bag like in Baldur's Gate. So no sort of super companion and all that. Some of the same functionality with the alt disease, whereas
I can see my destination.
gold like the ring for slight. There's Barbarian Girl.
It's the end for you rats!
You've made your choice. Combat is adjourned.
The Barbarian's face is
Stay out
distorted
from under
with
my
rage.
feet
She
or I'll
grinds her
strike
teeth.
you
Sweat
down.
drips from her. Oh, it's you. Stay up.
Blood for God!
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly how Hero...
What? Stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
Come on. These are one gold piece guys. This at least is 10 gold pieces. This is 25. And heavy. Yes, we have all these. Alright, we'll take the good one. Drink one of these. Feel me. They can have one of these too. She has spells. I think we'll probably take advantage of dexterity and make the whole Phoebe then party. Drop your weapons. We'll spare your lives. It's a lot for a level 1 character to engage. Yes. Play. Gold for 3 pounds. 1 gold for 10 pounds. Enough. I usually come up with a 1-to-1 ratio. You know, like it's gotta be at least a gold per pound to pick it up. Yeah. Oh, notice there. That was a skills challenge. committing a saving throw or one of those throws you get in the middle of the escape, it picked the best part of it. That is based on these numbers. Is that stealth and knowledge and sorts of stuff she was wearing? Not my knowledge. My knowledge. But pretty good. She's got better perception than I do. He's a sneaky bastard. We also get a storyline going on. A biography. God, he's a good looking man. They haven't really noticed us yet, so I'm gonna. Oh, guys.
Serves you right.
The time for words has passed.
Alright, we're all gonna go. Oh, man. Yeah. He moved. See, he moved during his 6-second turn. Again, he moved. Changes the combat when it's not turn-based. And there is a turn-based mode. You can click that and things goes across the top of the system.
Does anyone require my counsel?
Yeah, of course.
Applause, please.
She picked that lock. That's why she wants applause. Automatically picked that lock. I find this cool.
What have we here? This...
What? No.
Who said we were stealing it? We'll just take... How would she know it was us and not the assassins? Unless someone planned on telling her.
Don't drag me into this. You do what you want, but I'm not taking a single coin.
There are many roads to success.
Oh, here they're talking about that in comments. I haven't kept enough shit. Being floated. Not a lot going on here. We can.
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jaethal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right. I'm undead. These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
What do you mean undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it. How curious.
Well, let's look at our format. That's kind of what we want. We're out front. Gold, square beads. Again, there's the trap. Look over here. Running through those.
It's just not my lucky day. Applause, please.
What a surprise.
Again, no rotation.
Anything else?
Oh, girl.
How curious.
This is really great. Yeah. Darling?
Applause, please.
More fireballs here. Oh, you gotta leave.
They dare to attack me?
Unworthy.
So it comes to this.
You deserved it.
Leave this one to me.
You want to see the turn-based mode real quick? See how we're going through what would be 6 seconds? Or we can go turn-based mode. Right, okay. It is now Lindsay's turn. What can she do? We'll go back to this. Okay, he's missing a lot. We're gonna go to the belt. Force his special ability and do this. Notice the AI adjusted in that. Pretty good. Now rotation. Take the healing. 3 to 1, so now we're rotating. 3 to 1. Rope. Okay. We can tell the right. Again, like any game, there's a lot of signaling. Is that right? We're gonna see if I can cheat this answer. Down fraud. You just have this fucking situation. Written down. Here it is.
I can see my destination.
3, 4, 5. Back to this. And I'm cheating that from the old days. In case you're interested, here it is. This is the room we're in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to the cheat for this room. And I knew that in the old days, but I probably cheated it. People. Gold. Dilapidated cat. Dilapidated scabbard. Scale. Google style. Other one. Fine. Girl strong. Got one of that potion. Oh. And you know, the way you discover it is you're trying to get all this without building up all this with. Oh, speak of animals. Gold! Someone to sell, someone to sell. Chest. Ow. That is the one, the magic missile.
I'd better pass this on to someone else.
Same.
Never stop learning.
We can take stuff up here. I cannot know. I'm gonna do this. I want to quick button a scroll. It's got 11 charges. Magic missiles don't miss.
Focus on the goal.
Again, no rotation, and I just tried to run. Drives me nuts.
I'll just have to resort to
You cannot
brute force.
stand against me. Wretched things.
Ah! Everything is so much fun with a little fire. What a night, huh? I thought I was all alone. It's good you're here. A bit boring, chasing fool assassins without anyone watching the show.
It's not fun at all. Many people have died for... Shh.
Of course. I'm from
This
Kadira.
kid.
But tales of hot deserts and shady oases can wait until the fighting's finished. But if you'd like to share a dinner and pleasant conversation, just say the word. I like making new friends. I am Kayesi, one of the many here who seek a better fate, answering the call of Lady Jamandi. But unlike the others, I never dropped my guard, day or night. It's why I don't know where you're heading, but I'll be at the entrance to the main hall.
Take. Take. By the way, did you miss the fact she's undead? You don't want her drink.
Grotus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion. That's impossible. Oh, it seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god, not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Arim is at your service.
Right. Cleric. Heavy mail. Chain mail. Healing spells. Shield. Heavy mace. Rough flail. So this is the old traditional D&D guy. Clerics were useful. All clerics started one of the ropes.
Yes, I'm still here.
Healing. Smite. Such a chaos. 1 minute per level.
I need to concentrate.
You don't want him doing. Fine.
I will guide.
You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere. Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. Someone opened the gate. Let in a group of assassins in the middle of the night. Now they've set the mansion on fire to cut off access to the hall. They don't want Lady...
Considering Lady Jamandi's fate, I'm not surprised that a whole pack of assassins were unleashed on her.
No, we'll manage. I've got my best people here. Those who still...
It doesn't seem right. What if some of the guards are wounded? We need...
You'll have to run through the fire. We've almost put it out at the entrance, so your main concern should be to not... Keston, House Garess, a fighter in the service of Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori. Right now, I'm in charge of the mansion guards. As you can see, there's a lot to do.
If I were a rich and influential lady like Jamandi, fire doesn't frighten me. Thanks to hell's blood running in my veins.
Hey, fine.
I'll go ahead and wait for you on the...
The Abadar...
And this is the other interaction in the game. We're gonna... Heated athletics check. And there's the rolls. If you really want in these, you roll the 7. You can see it. It's not like Baldur's Gate. Blah, blah, blah.
I'm listening.
Look who joined us. Eryk, because we helped her. No magical abilities. Alright. Okay, so at every major change of maps, it's going to tell you, hey, you forgot some stuff. Depending on your weight, how close you think you are to the store, you should always check this stuff. There's that frost giant.
Serves you right.
Leave this one to me.
Unworthy.
Let us strike as one.
Oh, she has a fatigue. She didn't get to rest in the fire. Watch your characters. Here's the wand.
No fear!
Cause fear way too well. Harem's down, as usual. See, I had her cast Cure Light Wounds. Yeah, and I fell because it's not turn-based and it's hard for me to track. We didn't really get time to watch her fight, but Jamande went through an Earth Elemental. She whipped through this stuff. Now, while we're here, while we've got inventory, he's no shield guy. Look, he carries Inflict Light. Sleeveless spell. That doesn't blow through his spell book. Look at the spell books. I see he's gone through this. The spell book, I have them all of mine. But this helps you count spells. That's that. Forget how the object. Who does the object? Ability, right?
Don't hesitate.
Hey, place to do the fence. Tennis fire, acid flask, acid flask.
Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was strong, but you were stronger, and that means I made the right choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you. I'm especially grateful to them for the courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion. But this attack means we have even less time than I thought. Someone already knows of our plans and is acting against us. You'll begin your expedition immediately.
Lady Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax, Iroveti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. Hey, you! Show everyone the ring you're wearing. You think I wouldn't recognize Iroveti's seal? That's why he wasn't killed. The bandits recognized him as one of their own by this signet ring.
Probably, yes. But this evidence is circumstantial at best. There's definitely a spy among us. But who? All I have is one word against another. I'm afraid you're both under suspicion.
They both came to your aid, Lady Jamandi. But a liar's cunning knows no bounds. I've never met these two or their companions. For all I know, they're all conspiring spies.
How could you say that? We fought together.
Yes,
We
her name
literally
changed.
went through fire together. And then you vanished into thin air. After you promised you'd wait.
My words might be rash.
I bet my life despise anyone but this man. I saw how he dealt with those creeps with my own eyes. A true warrior. I'd go with him through hell and high water. This purple crook, on the other hand, he's got the eyes of a spy and the mug of a spy.
Lady Aldori, don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about. During the attack, our leader showed his true colors. He forced us to break into the armory and rob it.
This is going to adjust and we'll show you in a minute.
An attack is no reason to break into rooms in someone else's house and pocket their property.
Is it not insane to be faced with death and stop to question whether you may be breaking some law or rule? Our leader acted wisely.
There is a difference between initiative taken in battle and blatant arrogation. How can someone who disregards authorities be a leader himself?
What about that trick he pulled right before we came in here? He knew very well you were fighting the enemy, but instead of rushing to help you, he dallied as long as he could, dropping everything to save people from the fire, even though the guards were handling things just fine. He was obviously hoping to show up too late and find you already dead.
Really, Tartuccio? You're seriously trying to blame someone for saving people from a fire?
May Shellen spare me from ever having to make such a choice, but he behaved decently as a true leader.
A true leader is someone who has their priorities straight, not someone who would put a valuable ally's life in danger for the sake of some servant.
Enough squabbling. I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too great. Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests in the stolen lands.
Lady Aldori, Most of those who were to set off for the stolen lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition.
I'm sad to lose such a talented warrior. But you're right, Valerie. They have greater need of you right now. Go, and may Abadar keep you. Which of the two teams would you prefer to accompany?
If Tartuccio allows, I would join his team. Forgive me, but I don't appreciate your willfulness.
And I like our leader. What wisdom lies in minding orders, laws, and rules in the face of oblivion, knowing not whether you'll be alive tomorrow? I will go with his team.
Our leader is good in battle, but I don't like all the spiritual agonizing. I prefer those who can act without wasting time helping every little pipsqueak. Those like Tartuccio.
Ugh, Tartuccio's going to take the credit for himself and be done with it. Shellen, spare me from such allies. I'm going with you. You're a hero worthy of my quill.
As for me, I know neither of these two. At least not well enough. And I have no wish to become an unwitting pawn to an unworthy leader. If Lady Jamandi allows, I'll remain in Restov and help mend the wounds this attack has inflicted. But who knows? The road may bring me to—
I don't even need to think. I'm coming with this man. As for you, Purple Toad, just wait until we meet along the way. I'll be sure to hang your rotten spy guts from the trees.
All right, we have two teams. To avoid unnecessary conflict on the road, you'll each take a different route to the Stolen Lands. Tartuccio's team will go through Navakta's Crossing. The garrison commandant will provide him all the help he needs. You will take your team to Oleg Leviton's trading post. He's been complaining about the Stag Lord's bandits for a while now. There, you'll be provided with all the necessary travel supplies. I'd like to believe you, but I know all too well how convincing traitors and spies can be. If you're truly innocent, I hope you can forgive me this precaution. While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Patax. But you should know that it isn't just Patax we need to worry about. The Royal House of Sertova may also interfere in our plans. I've managed to keep this affair a secret from them so far, but that can't last long. By my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish will be pointless. And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path, and you overcame it as true champions of Restov. May the obstacles that follow also fall to your feet. Fear nothing, my friends, and return victorious.
Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate. Beware, Stolen Lands. Heroes are on the way.
So this is the original map. Tutorial is the deck. If you look at this map, which is huge, a lot of stuff going on. Pieces of this map is actually 2 DLCs that we'll play with that have, including an entire storyline that read on this map. Actually, do this. We haven't slept, so we still have this open. We can go into our inventory and go. Oh, well, we were good to rob shit from Tartuccio because we're gonna keep it. Fire. Basket. This guy. Oh, fire with the rest. Well, these stack for now. Okay. Do they? Don't. No. Don't stack with anything. That's kind of annoying. Rage armor offsets traces of deflection. Forgotten that. But we can do things with this spellbook, like how do we do this? But this is how we travel.
Time to practice my combat abilities.
Now, this all got screwed up, right? Again, because we're 4.
You've made your choice.
You deserved it.
Tear them apart! They go down!
Not you.
Hey!
Repent!
And what you'll see is everybody adjusting, right? She adjusted, I adjusted. I forget, is it alt? There's a way to, we'll figure it out. You know. Arm's hitting this guy, he's being attacked. They're all focused on giant girl, which they should. He's back. Get a rest. What you do is skin them all, and it's going to go through nature check and collect all. We'll sell those. We can set up camp here on this map, which is honestly more fun to watch when you set it up on the other map. You can set it up on the other map too. Travel map too. Okay. So, when you're in camp, everybody has a role. Hunting, camouflage, cooking, 1 guard, 4 rations. We only have 4. And they're heavy. Well, but they're heavy and expensive.
Listen, Harem, this Brodus of yours, what's he like? Some disgusting, slimy monster sitting in a cave, waiting for all of us to die, writhing around like a snake.
It's the opposite, Amiri. Grotus is the beautiful moon shining over Pharasma's boneyard. Well, not what is normally called beautiful. He does look like a skull.
So, we're gonna heal. Forage ration, control the forage. Didn't do a good job on cooking. Skill check. You get bonuses if I do a good job on cooking. And it saves the game, and you know that's where we're at. We spent an hour and a half doing our Elder. This is our party so far. And we're one night in. And if you look at Stolen Land, we have 89 days, which is 89 rests, to figure out the entire Stolen Land. There's plenty after this. 89 days since the fail of the game. There's arrival. Check the secret out. And that's Pathfinder, Kingmaker, the start. It's what we're going to do next after BG3. But we'll be on BG3 this weekend. We might get another round of it because tomorrow's Thursday and then it's Friday. But maybe not. Depends how tired I am. In Baldur's Gate 3, we have maybe 3 requests. So we have to go beat the Elder Brain. Well, this is just a preview of what our next one is. Notice we got wet when it rained. Pretty good stuff here. Not Baldur's Gate 3 though. It's humiliating.